Hi everyone, thanks for joining us here at Cakes Cooking and More. I'm Marie Lockwood. Today's recipe is a roasted chicken that we are doing in an electric roasting oven with self-basting. That's really important if you are a beginner cook or if you don't have a lot of time. In a regular oven, you have to remember to baste it or your chicken will come out really dry. Same thing with turkey. In the basting oven, it cooks a little bit faster. And since it's self-based, it never comes out dry unless you overcook. So make sure that you watch your times, check your weight of your chicken. Our recipe for this will be in the cookbook and on the website. So let's see what we need. Okay, so for this recipe we just need a few things. We have our whole chicken. Now we've unwrapped it, completely defrosted it, and then we took all of the things out of the inside that they put in. They gave you the neck and the liver or something. We don't need that, so we just took it out. Then I have an onion. It's just a medium onion that I've quartered. And then some sage, some poultry seasoning, and olive oil. That's pretty much all you need for this. Now, normally a roasted chicken goes in the oven. I found this a few years ago. This is the best electric roasting oven I've ever found. So I highly recommend you get one if you can find it. I got mine at my local grocery store, but Amazon does carry it. It's an Elite by Maximatic Platinum. It's self-basting. So if you are one of those people who doesn't do a lot of cooking, this is very much like a crock pot. You put it in and you leave it. You don't have to go back in and baste your chicken constantly. And it's big enough that I actually did my Thanksgiving turkey last year. The moistest turkey I've ever done. Since it's self-basting, you just don't have to worry about it. It's very nice. Alright, we're going to open up our little chicken. Take each of your onions and shove all of the onion inside him. Now nobody is going to actually eat this onion. This is all about flavoring. Now some people do use celery or carrot in there also, and you can, but I found that celery sometimes gives it a slightly different taste that I don't like. So I just do onion, but it's up to you. Alright, next you're going to take your poultry and your sage and mix those into your olive oil. You are going to want a basting brush for this. Once you've got those in, just mix them until all of the powder is nice and wet. It's going to look pretty gritty and dark green. It comes out almost thick. Alright, now you're just going to coat your chicken with your mixture. Once you've got the whole chicken coated, pick your chicken up and do the underside. Make sure you're going underneath the wings. This will help give you a nice crust that doesn't burn the crust. That's the olive oil that does that. So you want to make sure that you get down in all the little crevices. And you want to make sure you do the top and the bottom. Now we're going to put this in my self-basting roaster oven at 350. And for my size of chicken, it's going to take about 2 hours. You do want to check the size of your chicken. This cooks slightly faster than a regular oven. So if you have figured out from the size of your chicken that you need to bake or roast for 2 hours, check it at 1.5 hours. Because it might be a little bit faster than you think. And you don't want to overcook it, because overcooking chicken, turkey, any of that stuff will leave you with really dry chicken and turkey. Alright, you can see I've got him pretty well coated this time. And remember to go back in there in those little crevices in between the legs and the wings. Alright, then you're just going to flip him over and do it again. And then, like I said, you put it in there at 350 for about 2 hours, and then we'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, our chicken is completely cooked. It's still nice and juicy. It has juices leaking out of it still, and it has a nice browned crust, which is really what you're looking for. So that is it for today. Thanks for joining us here at Cakes, Cooking, and More. I'm Marie Lockwood. Have a great day.